All right. I told you I was going to bring forth some thoughts on the Big Ten tournament starting next week in Minneapolis. We'll start with the bottom tier because they play first. And of course, the most bottom of the tier is Michigan. Not a lot you can say about Michigan that doesn't take one direction, which is negative. People had high hopes, including me. I thought they'd finish in the top half of the Big Ten and might briefly contend for the Big Ten title and certainly for a NCAA tournament seat, but just didn't come about, did it? They finished 3-16 in the Big Ten so far, soon to be 3-17, I believe, and they're 8-22 overall at this point. So you take a look at that and you go, wow, they disappointed a lot of people. The sources of their struggle are continuing. I believe that the problems go to their leadership, the director, the athletic department, and their head coach. Their head coach's problems are well documented. His anger, his hitting people, his abuse of people, his trying to hit other people, etc. There are ugly rumors coming out from my friends in Michigan about even worse is happening. I'm going to discount 80% of it and say I don't believe it. It's overblown, but the remaining 10 or 20% is frankly intolerable. I'm not going to share it because it's coming out in the next week or so, and what can you do? Anyway, looking at statistics, their best player is Doug McDaniel, their guard. He hits about 17 points a game when he's allowed to play. He didn't hit the books, so he had this bizarre suspension. You can play at home, but not on the road. Makes no sense. He averages almost 5 assists a game, and I haven't seen him take over a game, and he has brief flashes of being good, but not great. The most steady player they've got is their forward, number 13, Oliver Kemhoa. He shoots about 51% from the field, and he's a pretty good player. He averages 15 points per game, but he's kind of out there alone. As far as points per game, they're 205th in the country, says a lot, 73 points. Rebounds per game, they're 215th, 35. Not being able to rebound if you're not a good offensive team is not a good thing. They allow 80 points a game, and they're 289th in assists, so they don't pass the ball well. I don't know whether that's because they can't or they just don't want to. I just don't know. So I don't know who exactly they're going to play the first round, but I'm going to go out on a pretty solid limb here and say they're going to lose. And hopefully that'll put this season to rest for them. And then we'll see what the offseason brings to them. I'm going to make a prediction that Juan Howard will be back next year. And maybe he'll puzzle through his personal demons and things will get better. But I'm not going to hold my breath. You have a good day.